What's up guys, it's Chowderhead here. We are rocking the boat with Minichowder. Just got back to the leaderboard, and every day when I bring this up, there's one more star added to the bottom of the leaderboard. Just gotta keep going, keep winning more than losing just to stay on the leaderboard. We had a few good attacks, went against a few 6 ERs, a few 4 ERs. Moved my base around a little bit. I maxed out my artillery. I think I'm going to stay at the 5 ER stage with Minichowder. I don't think I want to get the Admiral's Key for him. We're doing better than last season. Last season we finished right about where we're at now. Legendary 1. I think last season I just kind of was stuck right there at Legendary. Everyone else was moving up. I kept facing 6 ERs with my 5 ER base. But that artillery is helping out big time. 4 artilleries now will take out a shock blaster. I think it's 3 for rockets. Trying to keep Kavan alive. It's not easy. Still no barrage or shock mines. At this point, the opponent retreated. I love seeing that retreat. lets you know you're gonna get it. Let's see what he did. Kind of moved a few guns around. I really hate these corner bases, or the H-shaped base, where they go up this way and back down this way and then over here. But this right side is definitely more of a kill zone with all these cannons lined up, shock blaster, rockets in the back. As soon as you get to right here, everything's just firing at you. And all his heavies died on this left side. So we're going to sit and pick off diddles. I love putting boom cannons in these corners. That always picks off troops here and there. And I love when Kavan runs out in front trying to heal. Boom, down goes Kavan. Still got shock launcher, rockets, a couple boom cannons working on the diddles. And I really didn't know what to do with the mortars. Sometimes they can pick off bombardiers here and there. There's a rare occasion when a sniper tower will pick them off. And he retreated with 1 troop. I don't know why he didn't just keep attacking. Took on a 6 ER base. I figured put my heavies on the left side here, heavies and riflemen on the right. and meet them somewhere in the middle. So went ahead and used artillery on the shock. Just see what it would do. I know some people will not or do not upgrade artillery, barrage, that sort of thing. But when your troops are maxed, when all your buildings are maxed out, all you have left to unlock, of course, is artillery, barrage, that sort of thing. It does help out. You can take out prototypes, you can take out rocket launchers now before they ever get to your troops. And it's looking kind of bad right now, guys, but there's just the one rocket launcher in the back. I want all my diddles in a group so I could heal them. So we flared back and then did another flare to the engine room. And the big problem now is going to be the boom cannon right there. That artillery barely scratched him, but I knew we had him outnumbered. He must not have building damage up, or that would have killed the bombardier in one hit. And we're able to pull that win off against a 6 ER. And also, I am on vacation, so I will be pushing. I am off work until Tuesday. We've got a holiday. I've already put in for some vacation time, get a few things done, and I'll probably spend most of that time here on Boom Beach. A lot of people keep going for this left side. It looks a little bit easier than the right side. The right side's set up just as a kill zone. But I do have many cannons right here. After the short range weapons all go down, you're left with pretty much all long range. And I just unlocked the shock mines. They're at tier 2 right now. I've got gunboat energy at tier 4, 40%. So I figure that's a good time to unlock shocks and upgrade artillery now that I have the gunboat energy to drop diddles and drop some artillery. I think we start out with 72 gunboat energy. I've seen some people use hookah attacks, which will work if you have the gunboat energy and the abilities. But I'm not going to use Everspark, even though the critters are great. She is a great hero to use. So we stopped that 6 ER Arturian. Got this one by 30 seconds. That was a 4 ER. I was glad to see that after losing the previous match. So I figured we'd go for a split here. thought about dropping Kavan on this left side, but the riflemen went there to beef up those troops, so we just let it ride. And it worked out. They pretty much avoided the landmines. Very bad placement of these landmines here. It picked off a few. So there went the long-range defenses in the back. I used artillery on them. It'll make finishing the base easier, especially since we're losing a lot of troops on that left side. I'm really enjoying this season, guys. I know last season was a good one too. We had that had a lot of heavy rushes the first couple of ERs, and then of course they introduced the bombardiers, and that changed everything up. Oh, we already saw that one. Once again, going with Everspark to clear mines, I would assume. But they didn't work out. They all kind of went to the left. And I do have this triangle of shock launchers. I had them all in a line right here, and they weren't doing so good. I needed one in the back for after the first two fall. You've got this third one in the back. But pretty much anything that lands on this shore is going to get hit by the shock launchers. We've got a nice long delay drop on his troops. That's smart, especially when you're using Everspark. I know some people like to drop all their troops at once, and I just don't like the way they clump up when that happens. I like to send in some troops and clear a beachhead. From there you can drop some more troops in, and they'll usually go to the next gun instead of staying in a group. They come in waves. And that's great usage of the critters there. They're distracting all the defenses. But I had to go with this base design. I had everything spread out, all in a nice line where it just takes a long time, but it wasn't stopping players. They were just beating me just because they could beat all the take down all the ERs, and it's a lot easier base to beat. This one is more designed to just kill all the troops and leave ERs up, and we are out of troops, guys, so we are not going to be doing any live attacks right now. And this is the H shape I was talking about that I hate. I could attack that right side, but there's just so many long range weapons out here. I wanted to go for a sure win. And down goes the Doom cannon at the back. I did not want that coming into play at the end of the match. And I wounded the shock launcher with several artilleries, but I wanted to save the rest of my gunboat energy for more second winds. The lone diddle up there taking out rocket launchers. Kavan just almost got targeted by that boom cannon right there. So he killed us on the time, but I wanted to finish the base and not just send my troops on the right side and they all die. That was my main concern, is if I did drop the right side, I probably wouldn't finish, and I was kind of hoping he wouldn't finish my base, but he did. He killed it. He crushed it. I could go with a setup like this, but everybody has it, and it's kind of, I got to do my own thing. I gotta set my own base up and use what works for me. Yeah, 24 seconds. He got us good on that one. Probably left side. I did have a rocket launcher on this left side to stop that. But he kind of timed that second wind just perfect, where they riflemen moved up just in time. And here comes another wave. And some heavies at the end. Just a great attack by 1, 2, 3. Dropped all his diddles at the start. Used a second wind to keep him alive. And then sent in all his troops. Otherwise, all his frontline troops would have perished. That's the only problem with these clustered up bases like this. They definitely are shorter bases to beat if you've got the right attack strategy, as this guy did. All his long range weapons out here in the middle. I couldn't decide if I wanted to go left or right, but I wanted to go head on and take out these long range, and then all you have are these two easy pick off. You don't really have to mess with everything out here. Here we go, delay dropping the heavies and an extra wave of bombers. I wanted the heavies on this left side to catch all the rocket fire, and it paid off. Just when I thought all these heavies were about to die, we got that top top group moved down to distract everything. From here, it's just straight to the ERs. There we go, dropping all the troops at once. And we got some medics. With an early second wind. Right through the minefield. You have a nice mix of machine guns, cannons, and mortars as a front line, supported by the rockets and shock launchers. Once they get through those, you've got boom cannons, and I like to leave one space between them and then a third space or two spaces between these so they don't shock the whole group at once. You can, but it's hard to get that pixel shot. And Kavan's down, so that just about finishes off his attack. And retreat. Yeah, I do like to throw in a few medics here and there. Sometimes I'll throw in some grenadiers to clear mines. We got that maxed out. No seekers yet. I might do that towards the end of the season. I could have gone for tier 4 rocket launchers, but it was just about the same cost as the artillery. And I really want to be able to take out key defenses. But we also have the shock bombs now, so we should be able to get to the L2 now with all these tools in my back pocket. Let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs up. Peace out.